Paul, for a neutral 3-3 draw, was a great game to watch. A good fight back on each occasion for Kettering. 3 goals behind, and that must be good for you, but must be worried about the left-hand side a bit.
Well, I think first and foremost, when you come away from home and score 3 goals, you don't expect to lose to draw a game. I think there's certain things that I've learnt today, and we spoke about the players in there. Certain things we need to improve on. To make sure that we don't score 3 goals and end up drawing a game away from home. It's as simple as that. I thought we created a lot of openings today, where when we talk about conceding 3, if we'd have put half the chances that I thought, the half chances.
That second half, even Paul could have won it at the end, couldn't he, with that shot?
Yeah, if you look at Paul, the linesman's put his flag up very, very late. More or less as the ball was going in the back of the net, which you expect him to do earlier. But as I say, it's not the referee and the linesman today. We came away. I've just said to the boys, if we come away and get a point, is it a good point? It's always a good point away from home. When you score 3 goals, I'm a little bit disappointed on our start in the first half, a little bit disappointed on the start in the second half. These are all the things, Paul, that we're going to have to improve on, and need to improve on fast. Because if we cut those little mistakes out, then we start and win consistently. I know some people will say that's 1 defeat in 9 is it now? But I look at the points that we've actually dropped, and we're always striving, we're always trying to push, we're always trying to improve, and I think there's a lot of improvement that needed to be added to our performance today. So we'll look at it, and I'll have a really good look through, because it was an interesting game. It was a proper. If the fans were in today, they'd probably think what a great football match to come and watch. I think both teams were committed. Both teams knew that 3 points were were at stake, but I just think there's things that we seriously need to improve on.
So it's really at the beginning of halves, isn't it? We conceded a goal really quite quickly in the first half, and straight after your team talk, ironically, in the second half, and that's happened on a few occasions now. But
it's a state of mind. Anybody that's worked for me as a player, there's always a psychology in football. There's always a psychology about approaching a game in the right way. There's key moments in games where you've got to do all the really tough stuff and not some of the pretty stuff. We've got match winners. As you've seen, Stevenson was probably a little bit unlucky not to start the day. Came on and applied himself really well. Powell again. Dakari's. But there's elements of the game. Sometimes the horrible parts of the game where we need to improve on, and that's just a state of mind. And
it's a good fighting spirit, though, isn't it? I mean, we came back from those goals down, and they never gave up, and that's one piece of credit for the team. They never give up, and that's what you must be pleased at.
Yeah, we've got it in abundance. You watch some good characters. I'm all for working hard, but sometimes you need to work smart, and a little bit of know-how we're missing. Key moments of the games, key moments of approaching the game. I'm going to look at everything now, because there's a reason why we're conceding goals early on, especially away from home, and we want to nip it in the bud. So, like I say, it's a problem for me. I'll go and have a look. But for me, it's not tactical. It's not physical. It's more mental, and. I've just had a chat, especially to the younger players in there, about setting the stall out for a good career in the game. And what some young players fail to realise now is that ability gets you so far, but ability and working hard, working smart, takes you places. So, and that's not aimed at the young players in the team, just as a group. You've just said, we worked extremely hard today, but we conceded 3 really sloppy goals, and.
That must be frustrating, conceding the sloppy goals.
Yeah, look, I'm a defender by nature, so I'd love to win every game 1-0, and that's probably what the fans don't want to hear. But like I said, it's neutral today. It's been brilliant, but we were too open, too inviting. You explain to the players what to expect today. You know, we always look at opposition's strengths and weaknesses, individual battles, and you know, they started off brighter than us, and I have to work out the reason for that, Paul. And I do actually think now it's psychological. It's a state of mind, and you know, we look at things because, you know, it's a waste of time sitting here moaning about it, and you know, we use the word solutioning. We've got to find a solution to it, and we will do. So, look, is it a good point on the road? Yeah. You score 3 goals away from home, and some of the half chances that we had, and you know, realistically, we should have been looking at 3 points. But you know, there we go, back to the drawing board.
Well, the next time we meet, Paul, it'll be 2021. It's Brackley Town away, if we play Brackley Town, of course, and a new year. And let's hope we can continue in a winning vein. Yeah,
it's been another tough game, a local derby. Lovely to get our teeth into. I mean, going back to it, Paul, it's nice to get this one because, you know, having the game called off. You know, I know sometimes I say, well, it could be a blessing, but you know, sometimes it can have an adverse effect on you, especially over the Christmas period, where it's very easy to have an extra slice of turkey, or, you know, to have a little extra spoonful of Christmas pudding. I'm not saying, you know, we've weighed the boys before the game today. Everything's been done professionally. I'm not saying that boys have put on weight or anything like that, but sometimes it can make you a little bit sluggish in your, you know, in your physicality, so, and your mentality. You know, sitting down watching Christmas films and stuff like that. You know, these boys are athletes, and you know, they want to be kept. So I'm glad that this one's out the way in a way, because it's got some fresh air in the lungs. It's got us back playing, and hopefully get us into a better rhythm. So yeah, obviously, hopefully we'll get the Brackley game on, and we can get a continuation of games now to see us through January.
Thank you very much, Paul, and we'll see you at Brackley on Saturday. Cheers.